it's yours truly, AD, 98.5 KLUC. We are Las Vegas' #1 hit music station. That is a fact. Tonight's going to be fun. I just feel the good vibes all the way around. We have three individuals that we're going to talk to. We got Gentry. Hello, what's going on, sir?
What up, what up? How are you, bro?
Chilling, man. I'm living. Steels, what's up, man?
What's poppin'?
And we got High Tone. What's going on, brother?
High Tone. What's up, AD?
So there's a lot of artistry here. We have like the business side right here. We have the production right here. Then we have the voice, pun definitely intended with that one.
Yeah.
But what I also like from the jump, I recently met an individual named Matt Grams.
Okay.
And he's an artist as well, but he also is a barber as well as a poker player.
Nice.
And I feel the same way in relative to you, because you're not just an artist that makes music, you also are a tattoo artist.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure among many other things, but you're very tatted. I don't know that the camera can see right now because I think you got long sleeves on.
Yeah.
But shout out to that. I respect that because you have a hustle in different areas.
Definitely. I feel that's important.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like we see the passion just through your social media. It's my first time meeting you, but through the social media and following you, I see the passion for both aspects of it.
Definitely, bro.
So you got a record out, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
And the video is hard body, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
The video made me like the song even more. I listened to the record before I watched the video. I try to do that sometimes, just to get a vibe for it. And
that's the key.
The visual, if the visual changes it up for me though in a good way, okay, I like this record a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know who the brunette, the main chick in the video was, but she was dope.
Yeah.
Tattoos, booties and tattoos. I like booties and tattoos. And if that's anybody,
we all do, bro. We all do.
I got a fiance, so she was eye candy was dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Videos out, Mr. Miyagi. The voice, I probably like the voice better because I'm an East Coast '90s boom bap type of individual.
Yeah, word.
So I get the sample in the voice record. Not to mention the video, you bring the whole hood out.
Yeah.
I did have a question. Who is the I don't know if he's white. Who's the white dude that's sitting in like the movie director chair?
He's just representing like any label, you know, any A&R, any executive, anybody that's basically passed me up.
Okay.
You know?
He's not like famous or anything. I felt like
he is an actor.
Okay.
You know, that's what he does for a living, but he was specifically there to play that part.
He did it very well. It looks scary though.
Yeah, he's
a little nervous. You've got a project on the way.
Yeah, price of admission. Yeah.
POA. Are we hashtagging that? Is that
yeah, POA is where, you know, last project was No Xanax Needed. We hashtagged it NXN. This time is price of admission, and we hashtag it POA. You know, our company's called Top of the Food Chain. We hashtag that TFC. Like, that's kind of our thing, you know?
Got it. Now, speaking on TFC while we're there, I feel like I used to see something called Made headlines.
Right.
Is this still a thing?
Yeah.
Is Made or?
No, that chapter's closed.
That's
and
done.
It's new chapter.
And what's the transition
definitely.
between that? Like, why is that chapter closed? What?
Just in life, you know, obviously it takes you in different directions.
Facts.
And that was just something that I chose to close and join this, and it's the new direction.
I mean, I like the top of the food chain. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be ready to eat. You got to be ready to go get that plate.
Got to, bro. Got to.
By the way, I feel like we're doing the 7 degrees of Flip Major. I know Flip Major through my best friends in Ohio. That's your cousin. And then I know you through Flip, and then I got hip to you through Gentry. And I know you through the social media as well. So it's like
yeah,
7 degrees of
that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is pretty dope right now. I'm definitely a fan of the connection. Steels, you produce.
Yep.
And you produce for Flip.
Yep.
You've got the Take a Look featuring Quavo.
That's me.
You've also got the one with Eric Bellinger.
That's me too.
Roll It.
Another one.
I mean, how many records have you produced? Like, if you had to just like, how long you been producing for?
Man, I grew up in the studio, bro.
Okay.
I grew up. I've been doing this for a long time, but seriously, I say about 10 years.
Okay.
Like seriously, where I really took it real serious, you know.
Been going hard for it.
Been going hard for it.
And everybody's from Cali.
Yep.
Everybody.
How'd you guys come together? How'd everybody meet?
So I met Steels through a friend, a homie I was tattooing.
Okay.
And then, I mean, everybody I tat, which I feel like, you know, something that I have that nobody else has that does music. I have another hustle that's allowed me to touch multiple people out here in the world. So everybody that I've tatted,
Right.
I've been able to hand a mixtape to.
Okay.
I've been able to talk about what else I do.
Right.
And, you know, my boy, I was tatting him, and he's like, bro, he's from Long Beach. The homie I was tatting's from Long Beach. And he's like, dog, I got to link you up with the homie Steels. He produces some raw stuff. And I was just like, bro, get me on the phone with him. And we chopped it up. And then like a couple days later, I went to the studio. We cooked something up. And it's been like 4 years, like, and we ain't not seen each other like every day, 4 years, bro.
Just real
You know what I'm
organic
saying?
like
Like
that.
that's just how it worked. Like,
Okay.
and certain people are put in their life for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of them people, bro. You know that was meant for my hustle.
You guys.
Yeah.
Fact. And it's been organic ever since. Just cool.
Non-stop.
I see you with the chains. I see you out
see.
here. You know, where'd you get the name Steels, by the way? That's kind of like used to the hit licks or what? What's up?
Nah, it's with the 2 E's. It's some old stuff, some
Okay.
Long Beach stuff. You
Okay,
know?
I'm not mad at
You
it.
know, when I was younger in high school, you know, it got a meaning, but you know,
I got
I'm
you.
I'm gonna keep it clean.
We'll
right
leave
now.
it be. Facto.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
incriminate nobody. I got to ask you the same question though. High tones. I mean, there's so many different puns that you could take from high tone. You hear high pitches, but I don't really hear like high pitches when you like rapping.
Yeah, nah. High tone is I don't know if you're familiar with Richie Valens, the movie La Bamba.
I'm
Yeah.
on my disculturalization right now.
So yeah, that's like a big kind of like icon in the culture.
Okay.
Especially from Southern California, born and raised in Pacoima, and his last name is Valenzuela. My last name's Valenzuela. His birthday's May 13th. My birthday's May 13th.
Wow.
You know,
You're a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
Happy
You know,
Taurus.
so
May 4th.
all day.
Love.
So yeah, he's passed away. R.I.P. to him. But I just felt like I needed to carry on that legacy. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like it meant so much to me, and that was my favorite movie at the time. And it was just like something that was super cool. You know what I'm saying? Something I could relate to. Something that I could hold close to.
Okay. Facts. No, I like that. While we hit on the high tone
Balance. Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
So why is the social media different from the Twitter to the Instagram? I see that Twitter is the high tone. Balance.
High tone balance. I mean, to be real, I think at the time the IG was popping, and I wanted to keep it that high underscore tone, so you really got to see them separate.
Okay.
That's why I always use the hyphen in the name. But then on Twitter, that was taken.
Okay.
So I was just like, bro, it was just what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Okay. No, I follow. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta ask
Some
my
random
C7. It's like the
stuff,
marketing
bro.
in the brain. I'm
Yeah.
sure Gentry can peep it. Like, why don't you have the same?
Yeah, we definitely had that convo a few
But you had the
times.
same convo with Flip though. Flip got Flip Major on Twitter and Chief Major on. I think
Yeah.
Flip Major is taken on Instagram, but like I get it. Okay, it's tough.
Yeah.
Now I love the artwork for Price of Admission, which we have not got it yet. But explain the artwork for me. Describe it for me.
So POA is years of music that we've been creating, that we've been holding close to us, knowing that, you know, there's these special records that you say, I'm putting these out at a certain time.
Okay.
You know, we cook all the time, but I've been going through, you know, this journey for years with him, and just the feels like it's just been this long line
Right.
that we can't seem to get in front of. You know what I'm saying? It's like everywhere you go, you end up in the front of the line at some point, whether it takes an hour, takes 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're bound to get to the front.
Right.
This journey sometimes feels like I ain't ever getting to the
Take
front of
one
the
step
line.
forward, you're taking 2 steps back.
Yeah, and it's not because of work ethic. It's not because of talent. It's not because of, it's just these politics in this game
Facts.
that we could really get into if, you know what I'm saying, if we really want to go there. But it's like, that's just the way we feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could stand next to anybody and press play and feel comfortable because I'm just as talented as you, if not more talented.
Yes. And you believe in your craft.
But I'm going to just patiently, not just wait. I'm going to work while I wait, but I'm going to wait until I get to that front because I know I deserve to get in that door. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really is, bro. There's multiple different cultures in that line. You could see who I put in that line.
Okay.
And some say it's controversial. Some say it's genius.
Right.
I like to say it's both.
I'm about to say I think both, and I think it's good that it's both.
And that's all it is, bro. I'm just putting it out there. I'm being blunt. I'm not holding my tongue. I'm saying everyone has been allowed in this game,
Right.
but this Mexican kid from Southern California.
Right.
And let's just be real. Like, we can sit and you know what I'm saying? Like, who is on the radio from my city that anybody supports that's Mexican American?
Gotcha.
And nobody could say not one.
Right.
When there's 4.6 million in LA. You know what I'm saying? So like
4.6 Mexicans.
yeah,
Okay, copy.
in just LA,
Right.
not Southern California. We're just LA.
LA is like 12 million people.
Yeah, that's what. So we're talking like almost half of the population is Hispanic, Mexican, Latino, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But not one's getting played on the radio.
It's ridiculous.
It's weird.
It's all politics.
It's weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's just basically just saying, look, I'm here in this line,
Right.
and I'm getting in no matter what, bro.
Right. You can do what you want.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna figure my way out.
Yeah.
Whether it's through you or around you.
That's it.
Facto. Now, Speaking on radio though, do you think that radio was still like necessary to make it as an artist?
No, it's not necessary.
I don't think
At
it is
all.
at all. And I work in radio obviously, but there's hand in hand. There's algorithms behind playing certain songs and artists and things of that nature. And I feel especially like towards the underground, radio is not once what it was.
Yeah.
I think if you're on an independent, if you go with the independent station route, you probably have more of a chance. People putting the bag up in certain situations, it happens. It's part of the game. But I feel like it's different than what it was in 1995.
Yeah, but the difference is, to be real, is like, you know, like my culture will always forever just say underground.
Facts.
If no one really crosses over and stands next to Drake or stands next to Nicki or stands next to Wayne, like, they're never gonna say one of my people made it. You feel me? Like, you can
And
stay.
they would be wrong.
Yeah,
I would agree that they would be totally wrong.
yeah, because you can make it in different ways. But I mean, there's multiple different. I mean, Psycho Realm, for instance, they're from LA. They're very underground.
Right.
They've made it
Right.
in a sense.
Right.
But in the industry and in the hip hop culture, everyone who really makes it it collaborates with certain top tier artists.
Right. I follow what you're saying.
You feel me?
I
Like,
do.
so there's different levels of success. You know what I'm saying? You could stay independent, bring the bag home for your family, and live a good life.
Currency.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Crit's kind of crossing over now, but I'll say Big Crit was once in that lane.
but they've all stood next to top tier artists, got cosigns from top tier artists, are at award shows with top tier. They're still in the business. They're still in the industry, whether you want to call them underground or not. Like, they're really not just underground.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
there needs to be someone from the culture that truly crosses over for it to say, oh, it's finally been done.
Okay.
And that's why when I say like mainstream and this and that, like, it ain't just all about radio, but radio solidifies you as being a, you know what I'm saying, 99.9% of the time, a tier artist. Like,
Right.
they're,
It's tough for me to say that because I love radio, but not for what it does for like hip hop music.
Yeah.
Because we still hear the Lil Uzi verse and the Lil Yachty's, which I can't stand.
Yeah.
And I'm sounding like Ebro, but it is what it is. Like I get it. Because that's where you make the money. That's where your name gets heard the most. You're on the radio. If you made it to the radio, you know you've got there. But I feel like you can make so much. You can still make the same amount. I feel you close to the same amount of noise on the underground. And you don't have to. I don't know. I agree with you, but I don't.
yeah. There's pros and cons to both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
if you could dance around that fence and stay neutral and jump on this side and do a record with this person and then go back to your core fans, like, that's the dream
Right.
of being an artist.
Okay.
That's the dream.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, Cole dances on that.
That's
Cole
what
could sit here and put out a whole very emotional type of record. You're gonna love him, but then he'll go and do a record, you know what I'm saying, like with Miguel,
Right. And that's what
a big pop artist. Like, and that's where it is.
That's where he took me. Cause that's where my brain went as well as Cole. Because Cole doesn't make radio records. He doesn't have to make a radio record to get played on the radio. But he's Cole. So like they find out what's the one that sampled the same song that Bryson Tiller sampled. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah.
Exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what the song's called. But they
Deja Vu.
Yes, boom. But they played that on the radio. There was another one, the clothes folding one. They played that. But if that was a regular underground artist who hasn't made it yet, that record wouldn't get played.
No.
Like the Jay-Z records right now, nobody else can do that. Like it's not a trap beat. It's not like but he's giving knowledge out and it's Jay-Z, so they're forced to play it.
Yeah.
But if a regular individual plays
I mean,
it,
Kendrick
put
had to
it out
drop
right now.
swimming pools to be able to drop.
Yeah, facts. But it's Kendrick at the same time.
But what I'm saying is that was our first mainstream hear of Kendrick,
Okay, facts.
and we heard swimming pools.
yes.
And then he got into his everything else.
this
You
is
feel me?
off the section
And then
of
what
the
about Cole and Workout? Like, he had to come with Workout.
Unfortunately. Which
And he was very disappointed at that when he wrote that Let Nas Down record. Like,
Facts.
that was how he felt.
Right.
But he needed something
Yes.
to
To get there. And now he can
To-
put the
to
records out
open
like
that door
Loyalty
up.
and Love and they're still hip hop. They're still records.
like I say, every great artist or legend has been able to dance on both sides of the fence, bro.
I think
Everybody, bro.
I think you did that well with the and forgive me on not knowing the title, but the one with Tory Lanez. That was
All
cool.
down. Yeah, he produced it too.
Okay, dope. Like and what I like about that record is that a couple years ago, it might have been last year actually, Zendaya came with the same sample in the
Yeah.
record. But I believe yours was out in 2014. So it just goes to show you, if you have that that conglomerate behind you, how fast of the pace just goes, whether somebody's already done it already or not.
That's happened to us 100 times, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying? When you don't got the machine behind you, other people will put out the same sample or record you had a year before, and it's just gonna go.
Right.
Plain and simple. So everybody want to talk about don't sign or don't do, you just got to really know what your worth is before you do sign anything.
Boom.
And that's just what it is. You got to know what you're worth. So when someone offers you something, bro, you know not to go lower than that, you know?
I like that. So is there a way, if a big time label comes at you right now and you guys are TFC, is there a way that you can get TFC the bag versus just getting High Tone the bag? Is there a way?
That's the goal.
That's okay.
Because we want to continue to hold creative freedom. We've been doing this independent thing so long that it's like we're so comfortable being able to do what we want to do when we want to do it on our own guidelines and our own, rollout. Like, I don't feel like any artist should get that taken away from them. You know what I'm saying? Some artists have to do what they got to do, bro. There's other artists out there. Like, if I didn't tattoo, I probably would have took a bag that I didn't want to take.
But you have.
But I'm able to survive while I chase a dream and not settle for less.
Right.
And that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fortunate enough to do that.
Yes.
Most people aren't, bro. You could offer them a chain and they'll give up their soul.
They're working at
you feel me? Like, that's just what it is. Like,
yeah, facts. Now, I gotta ask, do you have a preference between tattooing and music? Like, is there, if you had to choose one that you had to do the rest of your life, where would you go? Or could you?
Music
Straight up.
Because I started tattooing just so I could do music.
Wow. Okay. Were you dabbling in art prior to tattooing?
I was collecting art.
Oh,
I was getting tatted. I had family in the business, so it was an easy route for me to go. I can get into this lane.
Right.
You could learn how to tattoo.
That's reminded. I see that scares the crap out of me. I would be so nervous to put that needle on somebody's skin.
Yeah, and you gotta want it. It's like anything, bro. You can go to school to be a designer, and you don't have to wake up and. No, it is. But you can go to school to be a surgeon. You can take a heart out of a human being and put another. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Like, you go to school for years for that.
True.
Tatting is the same way. Like, if you put the time and you practice and you really, dive into that field, you can become a tattoo artist. It took me 3 years of me not doing music to learn how to tat.
Okay.
But why? Because I wanted to make my own money, because studio costs money, videos cost money, artwork costs money, CDs cost money. Like, everything in music costs money.
Right.
So how was I going to be able to fund my own music? Because ain't nobody going to give me a shot. Ain't nobody gave no other Mexican kid a shot in that. What makes me think I'm that special?
Right.
I'm not that. I got to create my own wave, my own path for you to believe in me.
You got to make yourself special.
That's it.
Everybody else knows it.
That's it.
And I feel like tattooing and music, especially these days, go hand in hand anyway. So
definitely.
You probably, like you said, you probably meet like stupid amount of people that are doing similar things or in the same area.
Bro, I pressed up over 100,000 mixtapes in the last 7 years, bro.
Just from tatting.
You're talking about, no, you're just, and I'm giving out to every single person. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending the money, pressing up the CDs, I'm tatting you, you're leaving with a CD. Then they tell their friends, and then their friend gets a tat, and they're leaving with a CD. That's how this happened.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People still forget that. People still forget the old game one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're going to see someone at the gas station and go, hey, bro, catch me on Spotify, dog. They're going to pull off, and they're going to forget what you said.
Right.
When you give them a CD, whether that CD is going to go in it or not, that's things in your car.
Right.
You see my picture. You see my name.
Right.
And you're never going to forget me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just,
so
thank you.
You're definitely not going to forget
you. Yeah, you're not going to forget me, bro. So
if you connect with them, like, why wouldn't they want to give you a shot?
True.
You're tatting them for 6 hours straight.
True.
You just who knows what you told them that day.
And you build rapport through that conversation too. Like you just said, what you told them. Like,
yeah, they might be like, this dude's a good dude. Let me listen. Damn, he's actually good. That's what happens the majority of the time.
And you might already be biased low key because you just had that rapport from the tattoo. Like that's how I move my tat artist and my barber. Like I'm like, okay, like I don't even know. I support whatever y'all do just because I enjoy the time, the conversation that we have, and the product, the service that you provide me right now. So I'm already on your team.
Yep, exactly.
I do have a question. One of my favorite movies out. Don't judge me. It's The Secret Life of Pets. And in the movie, there's a tattooed pig. I know it's really random. Is this, it's going to hurt my soul if you answer this question and the answer is yes, but does that really go down? Do they really tattoo pigs for practice and shit?
I mean, I've heard people tatting dogs, people tatting, like, people have done this. Now, is it right? No. It ain't humane. It ain't right. Like, there's nowadays, it's elevated to where now they sell fake hands. They sell legitly like a hand that feels like a human hand.
Be better with that than tatting a live animal.
Yeah, bro, that ain't right, dog. Like,
well, while we're on that, though, I know that you guys are both dog lovers, I believe.
Yeah.
You have a German Shepherd or some shit like that.
Yeah, shout out to Jax.
Jack.
You've got
Shout out to Jax.
Shout out to Jax. You've got a couple pits.
Yeah, Popeye and Domino.
Domino's. Everything cool with Domino. I know Domino's going through some stuff.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we started giving her CBD treats.
I'm not hip.
So basically, it's like it's an infused dog treat of like a marijuana infused dog treat.
Copy.
And literally in a week, dog, she turned around. Like her back legs weren't working.
Wow.
She couldn't go to she would go to the rest. She's an indoor dog, 7 years, never slept outside.
Respect.
She would legitly be walking and just poop would just be coming out of her, bro. Like, and she'd just be looking back like, what's going on?
I can't do anything about it.
In like 7 days, bro, legitly turned around like she's like a new dog, like a puppy.
Wow.
All from these treats, bro.
They're really helping.
It's crazy, bro.
I didn't mean to single them out, but I don't know if your dog liver as well.
No, he don't like.
I mean, I'm just like one of the type of dudes. I don't like the hair.
Play it cool.
That, but I like dogs.
I got you.
I don't not like them.
No, I got you.
Especially his dogs, man.
I'm a big dog lover. So when I see the posts, like I find it's a different way you can connect with people. Tattooing, the music, dog lovers.
Yeah.
People connect with people of different things.
Yeah.
So I see that and I'm okay. I like that. I gotta bring that up.
Exactly.
You have a show November 29th. The Roxy.
Yeah, the Roxy, my first LA, like Hollywood headline. I've done shows out there, clubs, things like that, one song offs, things like that. But legitly, my show, my headline, my day, and it's pretty much sold out. So in about a week and a half. So
for someone like I've never been to a high tone show, but very soon I need to get there. What can someone like myself that's never been expect from a high tone show?
Inspiration, motivation. You're gonna thing is with our shows is like I make sure that whatever problems you walk in with, you're not thinking about at that moment.
I love it.
And when you leave, you're figuring out, reality's gonna hit, but you're gonna figure out how to change those problems you walked in with. Right. So you walk in, you forget them, you walk out, you remember them, but then you figure out you got motivation to go, how can I change this?
Yes.
And that's what our show brings you. That's what High Tone brings you. That's what our whole company brings you. It's like we've always been the underdog. We've always been passed up on. But that ain't going to stop or detour you from something you truly love and have passion for.
Right.
And that's just what our entire message is. It's like, if you love it, stick to it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you pretend you love it, you're going to end up quitting someday.
Yes.
That's just what it is, bro. Find your purpose, find your passion, stick to it. One day or another, it's going to happen.
Facts. No, I like that. I relate to that. Just through my radio journey thus far. There's a point in time I was ready. I just was pissed off at this shit. This is a lot of politics, like we were just speaking on. But I had to find my own lane. I had to find something that I liked.
Yeah.
Thank God I met Richie, and Richie is the visual aesthetic behind everything has created more of a passion for me in radio. So what you're saying right now speaks volumes to me.
Thank you.
So I agree with that tenfold. I got to take it back to you, Gentry. How did you get into the music management realm? What's your title in regards to High Tone, in regards to Flip, in regards to Steels?
Yeah, so Tone, Steels, myself are business partners.
Okay.
It's just easier publicly to have the conversation like I'm a manager.
Got you.
Instead of being like, hey, we should reach out to High Tone's business partner.
Got you.
And do a deal. So everyone just refers to me as the manager.
Okay.
But I got my start in managing a radio personality.
Okay.
And then from there transitioned into artist management and worked under Steve for a while.
Okay.
The first
Steve,
artist.
Is it LaBelle or LaBelle? I don't know.
Steve LaBelle.
LaBelle, okay.
Yeah, so worked under him and his roster of artists like Bone and Nipsey and Ayez and Man and Bobby Brackens were the first artists he put me on the road with.
He's got a very high pitched voice.
Yeah.
Bobby Brackens. So
yeah.
Way back in the day.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah.
Shout out to Bob. Yeah. And then after that, I started my own company, Made, which you recently referenced. Had a couple successful artists off that, and then cross paths with Tone, Stills, and our other partner Omar, and decided it's just time to move in this direction, you know, and so that's how we got here.
Well, you guys are doing it in a very professional and very manicured way. I'd like to say, like it's very clean.
Well, that helps with someone with his experience. You know what I'm saying? Like every team has positions, and as long as you follow and you know, master that position, and we all understand each other's roles, that's how things get built from the ground and stay up. You know what I'm saying? Like he brings that to our company. You know, like Stills brings production, and I'm bringing artistry, and our other Omar, you know, brings the investment and the money, financial business side of things. Like that's how we work, bro. And I feel like that's how anybody who has a plan should work. You know what I'm saying? Like if the big companies are working this way, then why can't the small companies work the same way?
Got you.
Definitely.
Got you. Stills, production wise, when's the last time you had to deal with some bullshit as far as like people wanting free beats and
that's all.
Still
Every
to this
day.
I ain't never paid him for a beat in my life, bro.
Well, it's different if you got a real solid connection.
I wish we could talk. I wish we could talk about the story that happened in the hotel room.
What's the story that happened in the hotel room? You can't bring it up on me now. What's happening in the hotel room?
We gotta tell you that off camera.
Okay.
You know, people do. People hit me up, but people play too as well. But for the most part, a lot of people try to like, oh, what's up, let's work. And I'm like, I mean, it just depends. If you got something going, then I mean, let's work. But if you're just like not really taking it serious,
then hit him for the bag, baby.
Why would I give you a free beat, bro? Like if you're not doing it.
You're not giving me any benefit. You're not gonna. Like, this is my artwork.
Not like that. Not to be an asshole or nothing, but like if you're not gonna take. I take this serious. So if you're not gonna go hard, then why would I give you a free beat?
I like that. Exactly. Is SoundClick still a thing?
Oh, bro. Yeah, people still do.
SoundClick is still heavy.
Yeah, people still doing that.
So no, you can't put like samples and stuff up on SoundCloud. They'll like yank it down. But SoundClick, you're still good.
SoundClick, definitely people still on SoundClick going in over there.
I remember from back in the day. I haven't been on in like 8 years.
Yeah, that was the go-to.
Okay.
Yeah, my first.
I stay off there, man.
My first like 2-3 projects, all SoundClick beats.
Also, okay, yeah.
I mean, homie, I couldn't find a producer to give me a beat for the life of me, bro. Like
you could get it for free off SoundClick. You good to go.
Yeah.
$15 lease, baby, all day.
or you just.
They're gonna have the tag in it. You're gonna have 9 different tags on your record, though.
That's crazy.
Facts.
Oh, man.
I want to bring it back to the Mr. Miyagi video before we wrap things up. I love the costume, obviously, but what I really love from it is that you get personality from it.
Yeah.
So like, if you may give me a more serious, gritty vibe on this one, then you get the fun Mr. Miyagi, and then you really watch the video and you really see personality. Like it's not so much like it's fun.
Yeah, I think.
And whoever edited the video is a god because
Matt Alonzo.
You can tell it's only in a couple different locations. But like the way it is just like
moving. It moves.
Oh, it moves.
Yeah.
It moves. There's a lot of other aspects I like.
Yeah, that's music though. Music gives you different feelings. I think that's what POA is gonna give you. Like multiple years and brings you multiple feelings. Some days you feel broke. Some days you feel rich. Some days you wake up happy. Some days you wake up mad. Like, and me as an artist, that's what I'm supposed to give you.
Right.
Because I'm not going to wake up in the same mood every day and create the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? So there'll be something on this record for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're all human, bro, and we all feel different things every day.
Every day, every second, low key.
Man.
Facto. And POA, 13 records, right?
Yeah.
There's 3 out right now.
Yep.
And the pre-order's available still.
Yes.
And are we expected on December 15th still?
Yes.
Okay. So like it's going.
I don't care who drops 15. I don't care who it is, bro. It's dropping.
Okay. So it's guaranteed on December 15th.
Yeah.
All
okay.
the people that bought already is going straight into the phone right when that 15th
it's good
midnight
to go.
at midnight.
I gotta hop on the train then as well myself.
Yeah.
And who's behind the process of doing this pre-order? Because I know Flip is doing the same pre-order thing.
Yeah.
Or not, I don't know if it's the same, but similar pre-order actually. Is that from your genius? Is that from your brain? Or?
Well, yeah. I mean, it comes from Empire,
okay.
our distribution company. So they're the ones that actually set it up.
Got you.
But yeah, you would someone on obviously their team would have to decide like, hey, it's a good idea to pre-order this. The thought process behind it is it helps chart positioning.
Ah, okay.
So all the pre-orders from the day you release the pre-order to the day your album comes out will count for the first week's numbers.
Okay.
You know, so it just improves your chances of hitting a higher
Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Okay. Are you teaching somewhere yet? You need to be in a classroom,
He
Gentry.
does.
Yeah, Professor Gentry. So yeah, like this guy's got to be a
Guy's
thing.
so smart, bro.
That's got to be a thing. What I like about it though is also I saw that you guys are doing a thing where if there's a certain and correct me if I'm wrong, but if there's a certain number of pre-orders, you guys are unlocking the records, or no?
No, it was a certain number of pre-orders get to go to the private listening party.
Copy. Okay.
And they
okay.
get
Yeah.
to hear the album for the first time with him
Gotcha.
before
Yeah.
it comes out.
At our clothing store and studio.
Okay. Or is this back
So,
in LA, back in Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
so
Cali, West Coast.
that happened. That was for the first 300.
How did the thing unlock though? Wasn't there a lot? Oh, just when it comes out.
The songs unlock, yeah, when we, so for example,
oh, no, yeah, when you pre-ordered the whole album, a song.
a song unlocks, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And are we getting any more records before the album drop?
Yeah, one record.
record?
Called Big Cousin.
Big Cousin.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, you're gonna love this,
when
bro.
we getting it? 'Cause we-
It's
Banger.
yeah, in
say
about a
Friday?
week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
about a week.
Friday. Yeah,
Big Cousin. Okay, I like that. And I'm
we
not
all
sure-
got a big cousin, bro.
Facts. This is, you know, you got a Big Cousin is a go-to. And
We all got a
lot of
big
the
cousin.
Big cousin, uncle, something like that. It's
Yeah.
somebody like that. But I we talked about this off camera. We may have spoken on the beginning, but I forget. So I want to make sure we hit it real quick. Voice. I love
Yeah.
the voice. Because you get the you're from the West Coast.
Yeah,
From Cali, and you see it from the like if you see there's a picture of you on the wall on your Instagram, your shirt off and all that. Like you can just look at you and you okay, he's got to be from California. If he's not
Yeah.
from California, I'm smoking.
yeah,
crack.
some crazy.
Like,
Yeah,
like, no, I'd be like he's got to be from Cali.
Yeah.
So you see that, but then you listen to this record and you're like, okay, you want an East Coast sampled boom bap record, and I'm a huge Dave East guy.
Yeah.
Right now, so like when I heard the beat, I'm like, oh shit, this is like an East beat, like, and you was going on it. So it's like you have this Cali artist on this New York vibe, and I just loved it. Plus he was giving me bars. Plus the visual, you got the hood out. It's just, I love the voice. I'm a huge fan of the voice.
man, I love it. It's important to drop a record like that to keep your core and keep your true fans excited.
Yes.
Like, oh, he didn't sue, because we're gonna move. Then we couldn't drop Miyagi and go. Your fans, it's just dumb. Your fans are gonna instantly go, oh, Tone did. He's
Where's the
so
high tone? I know
what
back
the.
in the day, yeah.
So you give them what you're truly meant to do is a message and passion and something raw, and then you hit them with some like, oh, I could cross over on you too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Miyagi on it too.
that's it. Like
Fact.
gotta have a street record, bro.
Definitely. No, you
Streets gotta be behind you, bro.
You're a very
Period.
versatile artist. I think you got it. I'm looking forward to the day that you that one day that you just feel like, okay, I'm on top, like
Yeah.
top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Everybody's eating, everybody got a plate. You at the buffet, and everybody just going.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing y'all there. I think it goes without question that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next week, whether it's next year, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Blessings to everybody. Thank you guys for your time.
Appreciate it, bro.
Is there one last thing you'd like to leave the Vegas scene? Matter of fact, this is obviously on the internet, so anybody and everybody with from High Tone.
Man, just trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Stay patient, stay focused, you know, and just believe in yourself. And that's just what it is, man. So anybody out there that's listening, anybody out there that wants to really be somebody, don't think it's going to come overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just remember who you are, remember the big picture and what you're doing this for, so you never forget where you came from.
Facts. I'm a fan. You got me already. So Gentry, Steels,
My guy.
High Tone. It's all love. Appreciate y'all. And one last thing I keep saying before we get out of here. Where can they follow y'all at?
I just tell everyone to go to Instagram, because on there you could just get everything, Twitter, Snap, all that. So I just follow me on Instagram, high_tone. That's HI_TONE. Simple.
Boom.
Yeah.
You'll find me on his.
Okay.
Yeah, same. You'll
Okay.
find us all on it. Yeah, just go to Tone's page.
Fact.
We'll be there.
Just like that. Gentry,
Yeah.
Steels, High Tone, love. 98.5 KLUC.
Oh,